Welcome to the Rabid Mining YouTube channel, everyone. That is my remote that I do use to control this CPU mining rig. Just kidding, it's actually not for that, obviously. It's for this TV, which I do use to monitor my pools and incomes and all other stuff across every rig that I do have running in here. But I do have a couple experiments that I am doing for the purpose of science because it's usually not recommended. I also may have found a way that I could save you guys some money when building these CPU mining rigs. More specifically, it's about your RAM and a potential 50% savings. If that sounds like something you've been looking for, then be sure to hit that thumbs up as well as blow up that comment section. Let me know what you think is going on. Again, welcome to the Rabid Mining YouTube channel. It's much appreciated. Thank you for checking out this video. The other day I did look at the ROI of current CPUs if you could build a rig today, and I was making about 915 Raptoreum per day. Now if I was to add that up, that'd be about 6,405 for 7 days. So that'd be 1 week. So I was like, I'm gonna try something else here. The network hash rate is at like what, 200 mega hash or something pretty insane. And the block rewards for Raptoreum is 3,750. So I decided I might try a little bit of solo mining. So if I can hit 2 blocks by myself solo mining on all my rigs, then that would result in 7,500 Raptoreum for the week, which would be more than what I would be getting on a pool. So what is solo mining? How does it work? Pretty much I'm gambling all my hash rate to potentially get more rewards, or I could end up with absolutely 0 rewards. If you're not sure how that works, when you do mine with a pool, that's pretty much, a bunch of you guys are together, mining together, and if anyone in that pool does hit a block, then it is displayed throughout the whole block, and everybody that is mining during that time at the pool will get their cut of that reward. Which means pool mining, when difficulties and everything goes up and away, makes it the best way to mine, because everything when you're solo mining is luck based. I'm going to be fighting all of you out there, every pool out there, every other solo miner, everybody to try to hit that block that pays out. I could do it, I might not. Let me know. Do you guys think it's a good idea? Is this a bad idea? There's a lot of hash rate on the network now. I only have like 32 to 34 kilohash here, but I'm gonna find out. So I'm gonna do this for 1 week, and obviously I'm gonna let you guys know what happens. But here's the thing, if I hit 1 block, I will be less profitable than when I was mining on a pool. If I hit 2 blocks, I could be more profitable, and if I don't hit nothing, I don't get any rewards, no Raptoreum for the whole week. So that's the first thing I'm doing. The second thing I am doing is something I didn't really want to do, but you know what, for science, why not? So I have AMD rigs, a couple 5700 XTs on there, some 480s, 470s. I think there's a 5600 XT. That's my AMD rig down there. In this Octominer rig, I have 11 GPUs, a couple AMD cards, mostly a 3090, 4 3060 Ti's, 3070, and a 3060 LHR version. But I took everything off of Ethereum. And for 24 hours, this is all gonna be on Raptoreum as well. Not solo mining, these ones I am going to the pool, but I want to see what kind of profits these GPUs will be doing for 24 hours mining Raptoreum. So there we are, you can see Ghost Rider at 12 kilohash right now, 1497 watts. Now I did see this peak up to about 18 kilohash, but again, this is very expensive. A 3990X Threadripper, which is about a $6,000 CPU, but still cheaper than all of this in here, can hash about 17 to 18 kilohash by itself. As well, we're over 1400 watts there. Plus I got all this going on. So it is extremely a waste of power, but you know what? I want to do it. There's people out there that are saying you can mine just fine on your GPUs. Yes, you can mine just fine, but the efficiency is the key. You can mine XMR with your GPU still to date on RandomX, but it's just not really recommended because it's highly a waste of power. So those are the two things I'm kind of doing now. I'm solo mining some Raptoreum over there. I got my GPUs on Raptoreum for 24 hours. We'll check out the profits in that, in tomorrow or the next day after I get all the numbers and figure everything out. But let's look how we can save some money on our RAM costs when it comes to building ourselves a CPU rig. Only for Raptoreum though, because this will not work. You will need 2 sticks for any of the other algorithms. But with CPU mining Raptoreum, you do only need 1 single stick. If you guys caught that 3900X double build there where I did put 2 of them together, this is the one that would not boot. And we did get this thing going in a live stream, But if this would not have happened, I would not even have found out about this. Honestly, we couldn't get it to work, but I did get it to work with one stick here. It still does not work dual channel with 2 sticks, no matter what RAM I use. I've used all different RAMs here. I know all these sticks work, but it will only work with one. So I continued to, you know, just do this full tune thing, start mining away, and then I benchmarked it, and I found some interesting results. So I'm going to kind of tell you what I did do here. So I ran the benchmarking command. If you're unaware what the benchmarking is, or if you didn't even know it existed, it is a way to benchmark your CPU to see its average hash rate based on the past 2 weeks or the last 100 and some or 200 and some blocks. I can't remember the precise block number, but it's the past week to 2 weeks of what blocks have been found previously, and it'll tell you exactly what your hash rate average would have been across them all. If you are unsure how to run this benchmarking command, depends what version you're on. So if you're in Windows on version 1.1.9 or before, then you're going to need --benchmark. Put that beside, leave a space there and put it after your worker name and everything in your bat file. If you are on version 1.2 or newer, then it has it all in the JSON file. So you just have to go to the bottom. It says benchmark semicolon false. Well, you got to switch that false over to true, save it, and then once you do run your miner, then it'll start benchmarking on its own. And for everyone in HiveOS, it is exactly the same as you would use for 1.2. So the JSON file does use the Linux command system. So you'd have to use this quotations, benchmark quotation, semicolon space, true here instead of false. You put that in your extra config parameters and you will start benchmarking in HiveOS. Now that everyone knows how to do a benchmark on their CPUs for the Raptoreum network, we're going to look and see what's actually going on here between rig 7 and rig 8. So again, rig 7 is the single stick of RAM, no XMP profiled, overclocked at 3.8 gigahertz at 1 volt. And rig 8 is exactly the same, but it has 2 sticks of RAM. So let's see what's going on here. So rig 7 is doing 3.3 kilohash, more precise, 3,324.3 hashes. Now rig 8, which is 2 sticks of DDR4 CL14 RAM, is 3.3 kilohashes again, but into the more deeper numbers here, 3,375.35 hashes is only a 51.32 hash difference. That is not very much at all. Looking into our cores or our thread performance here, 138.5 hashes per thread on rig 7 with 1 stick versus 140.64 hashes per thread on rig 8 with 2 sticks of RAM. So there you go. It is not worth using 2 sticks of RAM when you only need 1. You can split up your RAM. They come in packs of 2. Throw 1 for another rig. You do not need to buy, packs of RAM for each rig. You only need 1 stick because it is definitely not worth the price of running 2 sticks when you're getting 99.9% the performance with only 1 stick. So, that's pretty insane. That's really good when it comes to saving on costs for your rigs, because if it was not to happen because of this build not working, I would not have found this out. I would not have continued testing and actually did this. But I did, and I'm really glad I did because I think this will help a lot of people, including myself. And just to clarify how I did my tests, just so someone doesn't say, oh, they're different rigs or you did them at different times or, you have to tune or something. Everything was fully tuned to what is in them at the time. And I did both tests at exactly the same time because it is 2 different rigs in HiveOS. I have a flight sheet made just for benchmarking. And I assigned both flight sheets at the same time on those 2 rigs. So everything would come out exactly the same. And this is the performance we got. And it 100% shows that running 2 sticks of RAM for Raptoreum is a waste of money. There we have it, guys. You only need 1 stick of RAM for your rigs. And I didn't go over the power. I probably should have. I'll do that when I'm done doing all my testing videos on different voltages and cores and whatnot to use. But I have 9 sticks of RAM that I could use for 9 more builds now, and I will not have to buy any more RAM because I'm going to be pulling all this RAM out as I need them. Seeing how they're in there, depending on what the power consumption looks like. I'll leave them in, but if it's looking a little too much, then, I'll just pull them out. But I don't think an extra RAM stick is going to be drawing too much power, but it is drawing more. Again, I'd just like to thank all of you guys for coming out, checking out the channel, checking out the videos. Much appreciated. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to comment below. Let me know what you think about all these tests I have been doing. What do you guys think is going to happen here? For sure, let me know about this one. How are these GPUs going to do? How much Raptoreum do you guys think I am going to make in a 24-hour span? Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and Rabid out. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you haven't, please comment, subscribe, and like this video, as well as check out one of these other videos if you have not seen it yet. I do try to stream every Saturday and Sunday, so stay tuned for more future content.